Busy, man. Busy, busy, busy. Just came in, did a demonstration for a company, sent that over to them for the invisible technology. Now I'm doing the demonstrations. I didn't want to do demonstrations today. I'm messing up already, but did the demonstrations already for two customers. This is our 38 pre-coated acoustic screen. He has the exact same projector I'm using in the demonstration right now. Wanted to see exactly how the screen was going to react with the projector before he even gets the screen. So the projector he has is the same one I have over here, which is my LW401 Chrissy. And right here, he got a 100-inch screen. This is his acoustic screen. We're doing some demonstrations right now off it. So let me go back here a little bit, because he wants to see a little bit of everything. And as always, we do all customer demonstrations, fully lit environment in the max out zone. So let me show you what you got, buddy boy. Now he's got the same projector I got, which I buy some to get. He's getting the screen over here. He's going to be doing some demonstrations soon on the product and this projector setup. With this technology, you are getting the real deal. Nothing is going to match house paint at the end of the day. No house paint comparisons, none of that nonsense, no dark environments, no overpriced expensive projectors, the real deal. As you can see, my customer paid for the same projector I have behind me, which will be showing off in his demonstration. He saved a lot of money. Let's see what they got on here to play around with. I don't know how you people stay in dark environments, man. I don't know how y'all do it.
That epic email should have been a snagit. That unnecessary meeting should have been a snagit. That unprofessional
Commercials, man. So, to American Bike Life, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Like I said before, as you can see, fully lit environment. This is going to look fantastic on your projector. And I'm glad you didn't have to spend a lot of money. As I said before, with our technology, you don't have to go and spend all this money for expensive, overpriced projectors. You don't have to be stuck in dark environments. You can do this in the max out zone with no problem whatsoever. At about 13, 14 feet away from the screen. Grab something else. me see. I'm gonna do what we got here. Now let's do some 4K flowers.
Getting that from YouTube.
I think I'm gonna do me another one screen today for myself. I want one of these, just for demonstrations. See what we got going on here. All right, so let me show you, my man. So this is how we got it set up. All right, so these screens are very easy to hang, so you're not gonna have to go through a whole lot. You can put it around the frame, you can make it portable. I actually had one of these at 150 inches on the wall with 4 screws, and that's basically about it. So we got a clamp here, string here, that's it. We don't have to put nothing in the middle, nothing. When you get done, you can fold it up, put it in your backpack, take it where you wanna go, set it up, and you're done. That's it. So I'll show you the video where I coated the screens, went out back, knocked both of them out, got them out of the way. It's the final results right here. Now, as I always say, if you're doing demonstrations, you have to do them with as much light as possible in the environment, because you want to make sure the screen's not going to wash out on you. That's why I don't approve of doing demonstrations in dark environments. And we don't like to use the high-end projector to make sure the screen's doing the work at the end of the day. So I'll show you my meter readings real quick. I like to have my meters up to show what we're doing over here. There is my readings on my meters. On my meter. Right there. As always, we max out. I always tell people, before you buy from us, go around and check out all the demonstrations on YouTube and see if you can find anybody that matches what we do over here. When the customer has it shipped, and thank you so much, my man, I appreciate the business. He will be doing some demonstrations and also posting the screen also. And he could have went out and spent all this money for expensive projector, went on eBay, got the same projector I got, saved a lot of money, and at the end of the day, he's going to be in a fully lit environment, watching the screen, enjoying the game, watching some movies, and got the option of not being in the dark if he doesn't want to. That's the whole purpose of it all. Still have yet to see anybody that does the same commercial as that P2. I'm still looking for it. And still can't find one. Everybody's still sitting in the dark. Let's come out of here. Let's go over into these white dogs over here. Ooh, beautiful. Now this is the new invisible coating, the one we actually are sending up to the company. They got a gallon of it going to them for doing some, they're doing some kind of project. I can't talk about it, but they're doing a project. We're sending a gallon for them, and these are customers who have the new coating applied. Now, like I said, we're still waiting for 2 other people. You know who you are. Come on, man, send them back so we get these things taken care of, get them coated, get the demonstration done, get them back to you. Because that's one of the things we have, that we need to update the return policy on our website. 2 of the return policies we just added in. 1, if your package goes into snail mail, like if we're doing detailed tracking and it's moving, but it's not really moving, it's taking too long to get there, we'll ship you out another one. Again, unlike some people's shipping return policy, well, you know, if it lands there, it's yours. We don't do that. The other one we have, let me see if we got another policy. That was one of them, the snail. Gotta remember what the other one was. But we have a couple of 2 screens coming back. We're gonna code them with the new stuff, send them back free of charge. All right, let's pop out of this bad boy. Let's go over here.
You're England's best MI5 agents, but not anymore.
I'm going to make you an offer.
No fake contrast demonstrations, no dark environments, none of that nonsense. 3 things people don't want. They don't want a screen paint that takes forever to apply, no heavy, hard instructions, they don't even bother with that. Don't want to spend money for projectors, don't want to calibrate, none of that nonsense. And they want it to be affordable, they want it to work. House paint. You don't want that at the end of the day. You definitely don't want that. You gotta get one of these outside now. I got one over there, that's a customer, but now I gotta paint one for myself. I want one of these. Oh, let's come out of Red Robin. Red Robins. I've never even been to that restaurant before. I heard it was quite nice. Let's do some beautiful butterflies. Now we do our demonstrations in max out zones because we need to make sure the screen can absorb in as much light as possible. This is very important because without testing the max out zone, we can't have a 130-inch screen that's jet black laying in a room that's stone white and next to a window. The reason why we can do that is because the technology is designed to absorb light. I wonder if it'll work down here. We cannot try to get this thing to work right. Desire, 8K, nature. Let's see what happens.
Getting that from YouTube.
This has been a headache. Oh, we landed at that time. Man, we had to call this thing out like 4 or 5 times, man. Now you see that? Anytime you do a contrast level, or anytime you see a contrast level, they're supposed to be done in fully lit environments every single time. A contrast level will wash out faster on a screen. So to make sure if your contrast levels are full correctly, they need to be done in a fully lit environment. Hopefully a max out zone would be nice. Because if your screen can see contrast, it'll see it. But if it can't, it'll wash out. So that's why customers that are watching this, if you're doing some research, if you're buying for the first time, anytime you see somebody doing demonstrations and they're showing up a contrast level, request for them to turn the lights on. And I'm not talking about a couple of lights. You want that environment to be well lit, like to match our environments. Compare our environments to theirs. That's what I want you to do. When you see anybody doing any demonstrations in the dark, you go back and say, hey, look, I need you to compare your environment to this environment right here. Because this is how much light you need to have in your environment to display a screen if it actually does work at the end of the day. And that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to start doing more demonstrations down here to show customers this is what you should be demanding. Not from the hobbyists, but also people who have professional companies too. At the end of the day, that certifies that I want to see your screen displayed in this kind of light. Make sure you request contrast levels. We need to have a list on our site what customers need to ask for. Now, if you want us to display our white levels, no problem. We can do that inside, outside, on the ceiling, whatever you want, drop it on the floor. We have no problem with that. What about our products versus black paint? We can do that one too. That's an easy one. We do that quite a lot all the time anyway. But this is what you need to ask. Now, when it comes to those gray products, what you need to ask for is bullseye primer. Or we'll give you a list of gray screen paints you need to request, because you need to make sure at the end of the day that you are actually getting what you paid for and not a house paint. You don't want a house paint. Let's go over here real quick.
For March Madness, the day
These are things you need to ask for. If they hand you a bunch of mumbo jumbo, ignore it. Tell them what you asked for. You want to see the comparison against house paint.
Get a 100 day single for just $1 in the app. Choose us. Choose Wings.
And you want the demonstration done live. Now, I personally would love to see bullseye dark primer. Is gray primer? I think it's gray primer. A gray and a dark primer. So we're just going to put a list of things on the website of things that you need if you're basically buying a projector and everything for setup for the first time, what you need to ask for, especially when it comes to a screen paint. As we did our research on the P2 projector, the only promo demonstrations, we couldn't find anything to match the promo demonstrations. Oh, beautiful. They do beautiful promo demonstrations. You got to give them that bright white environment. You walk in, all that light in that screen just displayed with no dark corners, no dark pockets. Beautiful presentation. That's what you need to start asking for. To light the environment up and show those colors, show those contrast levels. Maybe they could do a couple of 720p demonstrations too also to show that they don't depend on the projector at the end of the day, and do those in a fully lit environment with plenty of contrast. You know, like we're doing right here. Lots of light, 720p projector, you know, what we're doing. Let's go with, City Wednesday sports. Football highlights.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, we got soccer. Oh, we got soccer. Want to do soccer? Soccer. Definitely got soccer. Look at Liverpool.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp makes 4 changes to the team that beat Arsenal 2-0 last time out. Allison and goals tied for the
You
most.
got any actual game playing here going on? We just talking about stats. Okay.
Yeah, I think Van Dijk was hopeful of just getting there, didn't quite, and in the end, Mo Salah hit it, but without any real intent.
Now you see the setup we have in here. The stand we have here is basically the photo backdrops. The photo backdrops that you get those for like $95. You can get them. People ask about doing whole portable setups. So this is a nice little portable setup to have. The backdrops about $98. It depends on what you get. They got them heavy, mid, and lights. So lights are okay, but like I said, you can get a light for the light will run off for this. Just got to make sure that you basically sandbag your corners because you don't want the screen to fall over at the end of the day. But this is a nice little setup. This is a whole entire casing. I can drop this into a bag. We got a bag back there. I can drop the whole frame into. Also, too, the screen, you can just fold it up, put it in the bag. So now you got your whole entire theater room all set up. You can take it to your friend's house, unpack it, and you're good to go. And the good thing about it is to worry about it washing out on you, which we did that display upstairs on a 150-inch screen, and the gray product did not do too well when it came to colors and contrast. So again, that's the reason why you don't want to go with gray screens at the end of the day or wood screens. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna get back to this. Let's go to something else real quick. You want to do sports? Let me see what we got going on here. Let's see. We're actually going to watch real quick. My focus is a little bit better. Oh, I can do a gaming on one of these bad boys. Let's go with Philips 4K demonstrations. I haven't done that in a while.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, but make sure you request. Anytime you see a contrast level, request to have all lights on in the environment. You do not want to see any dark pockets anywhere. Now, like I said, we're going to put a section on our website, what you need to look for if you're buying for the first time. And like I said, we tell people, hey, compare our demonstrations with anybody you want on the internet. I guarantee ours are unmatched. Heck, we got 2 demonstrations that are definitely unmatched. We got a 180-inch screen outside, but we did that multiple times. And we have an ultra short though Optima GT 5500 displayed on a 140-inch screen outside. We also ask that you request for meters. Now, like I said, any screen paint that can do exactly what's supposed to do should not have a problem with that. It should be a bit of a cakewalk. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do gaming off one of these. Let's go pop over here. I know, man, I watched a dozen of those videos. Everybody's in the dark. What is the deal? Seriously? Y'all can't operate in this kind of lighting? This is easy. We're gonna start labeling videos as you guys are failures, man. Because at the end of the day, come on. Every last video we ran across, before when I jumped off camera, I went through the list. We couldn't find anything matching our demonstrations. Now mind you, if you're gonna do the exact same demonstration, you gotta get rid of the high-end projectors. You can't use those because we don't use them. You gotta show meters that are gonna have to be maxed out, can't have windows covered, that stuff you have to pour out tons of ambient light. Can we get anyone to match our demonstrations? Anyone? That's why we tell you, before you buy from us, try to find something that matches. Let's see where we go from here. I gotta order some more of that Network Grade 773 today too. I actually gonna order on Monday. We need to get it over here. I gotta prime something with it. Hold on, let me see something from it. Ah, okay, I was just wondering. We don't do those in our demonstrations. That's not something you're supposed to do. You know, because you want to watch the screen. You don't want to see somebody's hand constantly jumping from the camera, because that'd be annoying, wouldn't it? Yeah. I brought this. Oh, I forgot. Sorry about that. We don't do this kind of demonstrations. My fault. Sorry about that. You want to see the screen, right? You don't want to look at a box. My bad. I was going to show you something, but I'm going to wait until everything's done and I'll show it to you later on, because I don't want to put it in front because I don't want to block your view from seeing the screen. You know, because people usually get them as something to hide. So let's do some ultra short throw challenges. I got a 143-inch screen I can display on a $60 projector, and we can take it outside and do another. Oh, I forgot about that. We got the 150-inch outside. Oh, we definitely got to go out there with that. Let's see where we want to go. Definitely don't want to be in the dark with it. Literally, I could have painted my house with that paint. I I could have painted my hallway. Yeah, I could have. Basically, if it's house paint at the end of the day, you could basically just paint something with it. Oh, that's interesting. So, the paint that I painted in my hallway, no, in the closet, which is network grade 773, I can use that as a projection screen paint also. Interesting. I'm sorry, I just find that kind of interesting. I'm thinking on a deep note here that basically you could use that to paint. It's the same thing. I use it as a primer. So you basically use it as a primer, but a pretty expensive primer at the end of the day, if you think about it. It's already a quart, but you would need more than that. So might just go to 23. I mean, think about it. If you can't get enough information to put on your website about your product because you don't know it that well, you could just copy what Sherman Williams has on the back of theirs and just put it on there. It's the same thing. I'm not being rude, but it literally is the same thing. Just copy their safety material data sheet and just stick it on your site. That's the same thing. Water-based, eco-friendly, low VOC, same thing. Can't say I'm taunting you because I'm really not. It matched. Sent it to like 60 people, literally. They all said the same thing. Upset and angry and mad because the house paint. I told you it was house paint. I said there and told you. On camera it was house paint. We used to make this stuff back in the day. We know what's in it. It's house paint. Good gracious. Man, house paint. Oh, real quick. We saw their whole review, right? So as for the review, that came from a customer. I'm curious. It was open, so that shows you could have went and tampered with it. But mind you, we got our boy Hector who just shot a whole bunch of videos on that black paint. How come they're not matching for some reason? Okay, Network Gray. But your product did match. So we got a challenge for your customers. Sorry, buddy, I gotta real quick. We got a challenge for your customers. We're gonna get it. We want them to go out and pick up the Network Gray 773 and do a paint next to the screen paint and see if they pull up the same image, if they cannot match the screen. You willing? Just wondering, you know, with house paint and all. All right, just want to put it out there real quick. And no, for those you don't know, we have a fellow who basically his product happened to match a house paint. That was $23 a gallon versus the $80 to $89 he was charging his poor customers. So, you know, we just wonder if his customers are willing to do a demonstration next to the Network Gray 773 to help their buddy out, because it did match in his live demonstration so badly that he just kept tampering with the camera. He kept putting his hands in front, he kept tilting to the side, kept putting boxes in front of the camera. Maybe just something on the lens real quick. You can wipe the lens off. I think it's right there. I'm not sure, right there. Yeah, he was doing stuff like that. So clearly he can see he was having some problems, but maybe your customers can help you out. Maybe they can basically send demonstrations and show that your product's not house paint at the end of the day. Now, I'm curious, we still have the Bullseye primer, and we have something called Silver Mist and African Gray. Just wondering, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. When are you going to put the order in, man? You called in and asked me. I'm sorry, people, to interrupt you, but This fellow called in to buy paint from us. He won't buy it directly. He always has to get it from somebody else. So we told him he can come buy from us with confidence. I'm a professional at what I do. So you can buy from me with confidence. So instead of you having to go to other people, how about you buy the real thing and bring it to your home? I mean, you said since what, 3 days ago that you were going to put the order in, and we never saw your order. We saw everybody else's, but your order never went through. So what happened? All right, just wondering. I'm gonna put it out there, just remind you, remember, you did call me. I was on live, and you did ask me if you could come by, and I said yes. So you got my agreement. So yeah, put the order in. Don't be afraid. Put the order in, okay? I did it 15 times for you, all right? Orders at $85 a pop. But I got my money back, so it wasn't a loss. I got my money back. Oh, this video is looking amazing, isn't it? Man, I gotta set me up another. I'm getting one of these for myself. I'm definitely getting one of these for myself. I don't really want a 120 inch. The 100 is just nice because I can take it where I want to go. It's completely portable. And I don't want the 150. I'm gonna get a 100 inch for myself. Oh, let's do this one right here. No. Let's do the pinball. I like doing the pinball. That's my favorite. I saw somebody doing the pinball. I can't remember whose video it was, but they were doing the pinball. It's pretty washed out, but they did try. I give them that much. So again, for those of you that are looking for screen paint products, make sure you ask those questions. You want to see it with the lights on. You want to see a well-lit environment. This is what you want. You do not want to see pockets of dark areas at all. You want to make sure the area is well lit. This is what you want, nice and bright. I'll go through each one of my environments. You can see exactly how bright it's going to be. You might want to request a meter in the environment to make sure that the meter is pulling up a high level. And you also do want to request and make sure the projectors aren't calibrated, overpriced projectors, that they're basic projectors. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so to make sure you know what you're getting. If you can run off a 720p, you can run off anything. Boom. And if you see contrast levels, remember, all contrast levels must be done in fully lit environments, as we're displaying right now. And then I'll show you what you don't want to see in demonstrations, like, half open blinds, dark environments, stuff like that. Now for the customer who ordered the product, I hope you enjoy it, and I know you will. And as you can see, you're not going to be stuck in the dark. Let's get some food over here. Do I have to get up close to the screen to show you that it's actually producing contrast? No, we'll go back here for a minute. We're too close to the screen. Let's back up a little bit. I don't want to be too close on the screen, That's tacky. That's another thing too, red flag. If a person has to get up, I'm right back here at 13 feet. I'm not walking over to a screen to show you the colors of it. You should be able to see it from here in a fully lit environment. If anybody gets up and they walk that close to a screen, at the end of the day, their product doesn't work. Because if they can't see it from where they're at, you're not going to get to see it either. That's why they're going to run off of this. I want to go to skin tones. Let's go check out the skin tones. I like doing the skin tones. Let's find that. Definitely going to do some skin tones on here. Let me see. Here we go. I love doing the skin tones.
Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy?
Or the places we didn't go.
Each person who buys a delicious Do-Good chicken is doing good for your plate and our planet.
You good. Ah, man. Skin tones are beautiful, aren't they? Now, this is the new technology we developed. This is that heightener, that spray-on craziness. We don't sell the paint. No, we don't sell it. Unfortunately, we don't sell it. But companies can buy the paint because it's a whole different thing with them. But we're going to be recoding the new screens with this stuff, so you still going to get your hands on it. You just won't get the paint-on version of it. So when you saw me outside painting those 100-inch screens, these are the 100-inch screens. I'm gonna give it a week. I bet you that order still don't go through. But I'm gonna drop 5 on you next week. And I guarantee the money go right back to my banking account. See, unlike us, we have to go to other people to get a product down here. We have to. Because if we don't, we get shit black paint, or we get the money put back to our account because they can't back it. But I'm gonna give you till next week. Next time, in a long story short, don't call my house ever again and say, "Oh, can I buy?" Well, you know you're not gonna buy. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. If you can't afford to pay, I understand that. All right. Other than that, don't bother calling. So if you don't know, this guy calls my house after the stream asking me if he could buy the product. I'm like, go ahead and buy. And he still hasn't placed the order. You know why? Because he's afraid. Because he knows if he has the real product, his screen's going to fail. It should be easy, right? You did a review against our product, right? So it should be easy, right? So where's the order at? Now I got to give you I'm going to put pressure on you now. So here's the thing. I already gave you 10 requests. This will be 11. After you made the call requesting, place the order, man. Stop being afraid. Just order the paint. If you claim that you beat it, then it should be no problem going against it, right? Again, right? Unless you fake the demonstration. So why is it taking you so long to place an order? You don't have to go to anybody else to get it. You can come straight to us. Just like I go right to your website and order your product and get my money back on my account. Now, if I wanted to embarrass you, I'll just buy all your stuff and I can watch a live stream while that money drops back on my account one by one by one by one by one. Which I plan to do next month. I'm buying all your products in one hit. You and Partays all in one hit. And I'll watch all that money get dropped back to my account. Every dime of it. And then put a video caption. Fake screen paints that can't back it up. End of this month, I'm buying all your stuff up in one hit. You read that for me. Your product just don't work. Your product just don't work. Your product just don't work.
A rebel took to the street.
I just thought about that because this is the new upgrade formula. I got to do my 127 inch because I want this on my 127 inch upstairs. And I got 148 I got to knock out. All right. We got good weather coming up in a couple of days. I can knock out the 127 inch and the 140 inch, get them knocked out, get them back up on the wall, be done. All right, cool. I think the only two acoustics, only two acoustics we have in the house. Let's go check this out. Came out nice, you're gonna love it. He's got the same projector. I told him to buy the same projector, the same projector I got. He saw in the demonstration, liked it, got it for a good price. This is his screen right here. It's gonna go into his house. Oh, I should have hooked up the PS4 this bad boy. Oh, yeah. Did you see the gaming on the floor with Dragon Ball Z? Yo, we did that over Instagram. They were like, what the freak? Gaming on the floor. The driving's a little tricky, but the rest of it is freaking amazing. Kind of like gaming on the floor. Just have to have a higher chair, that's all. Dragon Ball Z on that freaking gunmetal. Oh, it looks amazing. Oh, shoot, I forgot. We got new technology coming in today. Wish was in here, but you'll never know. I knew it was coming in. I knew it was coming in. And it is here. Monday morning, we start working on the red version of the new technology. It's right over there in that box. The formula we need to trigger it off. So we got the gold, we got the red, doing a blue, a purple, and a green all this week. Now we're going to have to basic, some of the screens I want to basically do, like someone was asking me how to do the network grade 773, how you treat a screen to make it flat like a board. At the gaming screen behind us, we're going to show you how to do that using network grade 773. We might use some of it for a screen paint too, I'm thinking about it. Because we can use it for demonstrations versus the darker technologies outside. And to show people why you don't want to paint your screens gray. I need to buy like, maybe even how big a screen we get? A little bigger. 100 inch screen, maybe 100 inch screen. We're coated with that network grade 773. That'll make a good demonstration right there. So we'll have a gray screen out there. We should do a gray screen and a white screen side by side to see what you show you what the improvement on what you're going to probably get or might not get.
Introducing the Whopper Melt. Try the classic spicier bacon at Burger King. Now open late.
I actually do want to try some of that Silver Mist. The African Grey was pretty good though. Now I'm curious now. I got to order more paint. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, even though, like I said, we can make it over here if we want to, but we need to have the actual product. I got to make a phone call. We want to order some more of your paint over here because there's other stuff I didn't test. There's like Silver Mist. There's a whole entire line of the 235, which I haven't had a chance to go through yet. So I think I hastily threw your stuff out. So I'm going to rebuy it again, have it down here. We won't go through you because we know what happens. We either get black paint or we get our money back to our account, which we don't want the money back. We just want the product. So what I'll do is I'll make a phone call and we'll place some orders because there's still some other paints that we need to test out. I mean, I've done Domino, Black Magic, and it was this other paint. What other paint they had on here? The three of we ordered for against our screen. It was quite three of them. The order against the screen. And Midnight, yeah, three of those. We got the three darkest ones that they had at Sherwin-Williams. We did that. I'll go over to Lowe's and buy black paint if you want, and I'll go over to Home Depot. I ain't got no problem with that. I mean, you have my word, I'll do that one. But I think I threw your stuff away too soon because there's so many things we haven't tested on it yet. And that 235.1 strip, man, I'm curious, man. Really nice colors on it too. But what would the African gray look like? Maybe it's get the beta testers to do it. Let me let them do it. It's better if you just have somebody else doing it at the end of the day. They'll buy the products and then we'll let them do the testing. Because I mean, that network grade match, but what else is going to match at the end of the day? I would love to see the software gray and the Frankenstein side by side. I would love to see that. Even more, I would love to see Partey stuff next to Crow stuff. I wonder how that would look. And then match that against house paint. Now, don't take it offensively. You know, don't go get mad at everything. It's not because of the emails. It's not about that. It's out of curiosity. I need to know. Just like when I do demonstrations, I came in yesterday. I was tired. I just sat there and said, "What about a short throw outside?" I gotta know. So I had to hook everything upside to see if it would work, and it worked perfectly. Which now we can use short throws outside and have some fun with them. So I have to know. But I'm curious. What other product would you match? Because I never thought in a million years you would do the demonstration. I never thought you were going to do it. Like, never. But the fact you did it and it matched, not only did it match, the screen faded and washed out pretty bad. So what else is there? Ooh, never mind. I already got a better idea. I'm going to make an upgraded version of the freaking network gray and put it against your product. I sat there and said on camera, to be fair, I said, you do not want to do this demonstration. That product has no black paint in it, has no glitter, has nothing in it. It is right off a shelf. That's what makes it so dangerous at the end of the day. I mean, I would rather have you just ignore me for the whole freaking couple of years or whatever until I decide to retire before doing that one. You should have never did that demonstration. Never should have did it. That's pretty bad. Even if I had digital crystal screen paint, you think I would have done that? Oh, heck no. No. You would just have to hound me forever, but I'm never doing that at the end of the day. Oh, heck no. No. I'm not stupid.
Wherever you are in life, Rasmussen University offers
That was a bad decision.
to earn yours.
Because I could see if it's different. If it's something like, okay, you got to mix black into it, you got to mix silver into it. Any one of those measurements could throw the completely design off. But there's nothing in it. Not a thing. You just take it off the shelf, you paint it down, and you're done. That's it. That's what makes it so lethal and so dangerous. Just like if somebody says, all I have to do is just take black paint. It doesn't work that way with us because our product doesn't match black paint. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I can go back at 1,000 lumens and I could basically do the demonstration again on the black screen behind it versus gray paint and versus black paint, and it doesn't pull up the same color and white levels. So that's how we know your product had something it was supposed to have in it. You picked up the same image as black paint. Yep, that's what you did. But here nor there, let's talk about this great product. I think I threw away your stuff too fast. Please do not take this in the wrong way. This is not in any way to come towards you. I don't care about the emails. I don't really care about that. But I'm really cared about the curious part. Like I said, I love home theater. This is my passion. I love what I do at the end of the day. And I don't like when people are fake. Not you or even big companies. I don't like it. So I think your stuff really needs to be tested, which means we need to go through the entire 235 sample sheets of these Sherwin-Williams products. And I need to have every last one of your screen paints. So I will be buying every last one of those, and I will be actually buying another set for my beta testers because I want them to have the exact same thing I'm having. Because again, after seeing that demonstration, I just can't get over how well you matched. You even fade it out at the same time with the product. Now it's got me thinking, what other stuff will match it? And that's what we have to find out. Now, I would never title the videos with this, that, and the other. It's just strictly going to be all on experimenting. That's all. People, you understand, it's not going to be an easy process. Getting paint from this individual is extremely nightmarish. So he can't back his product. He's extremely afraid to ship it to us. He is. So we have to go cloak and dagger. We're going to have people come in and order the product to have it down here because, and they mind you, they can only order one time because he watches the orders that carefully. So this is usually what we have to go through. It would be so much easier if we can trust him, buy something, have it shipped over here for testing, but it's not going to work. And as I said before, you don't have to go to other people to get our products. You can come straight to me. Order from me. You said about a couple of days ago, so we're still waiting. Everybody's orders for processing, but yours is still not there. And if you have to go to somebody else to get it, doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of you buying it straight from me and calling me to begin with? So if you're going to call me and you're going to waste my valuable time on some stupid nonsense about getting some kind of permission to buy the paint and then never make the order, why are you wasting my time? You don't have to go to anybody else. You can come directly to me and buy. You understand me? You got my guarantee. I got you. Trust me. Now, as I said before we ship out your product, we're going to take some of the paint from your container and we're going to paint it down to a screen, and we're going to show off a demonstration on all different kinds of levels to make sure your product is working perfectly fine. And not only that, from that same gallon, we're going to ship over some paint to the testers so they can do some demonstrations too. And then you'll be good to go. Then your product will work 100%. There's no way around it, is it? It's virtually impossible, I know. So you'll be good to go, trust me. Now, when all that's done, and keep in mind, again, our products have batch numbers. You keep forgetting that. That means that any product we design is always tested before we ship it out. So we know for a fact that that product comes up too dark, matching the same black paint laying against our screen, we know it's black paint. So don't do anything stupid. But then again, knowing you, it's kind of a far-fetched kind of thing to ask, so we know it's going to happen either way. All right, so now we got that cleared up. Again, like I said, I will be ordering from you. Well, I can't order from you, you know what I mean? Because you give my money back every time because you can't back the product up. But I have a select individuals that will be placing orders through to get what we need over here because, like I said, I need to know how much other products will match your products. Because if your customers at the end of the day are going to be spending that kind of money, they need to know if there's another way that they can make the product and save themselves hundreds, as you say. Saving hundreds, right? Okay. I just want to make sure it's clear, all right? What's going to be happening in the next couple months. Because we want to make sure they're saving hundreds, that you're not going to match any more screen paints anymore. Some Pandora boxes are just best left closed. You agree, right? Too bad you opened this one. It doesn't have a way to shut. So let's see if we test the Frankenstein. What you said in your Frankenstein, it has the ability to produce images outside. So if we paint this to a 120-inch screen and we drop it back a couple of feet or 150 inch, we do 150 inch, we got a surface over there. It's going to be to maintain contrast, color, and all that stuff easily. We're just going to test your specification sheet, that's all. Man, it's all kinds of thoughts are flowing through my head. I'm thinking we should have a paint challenge. How about I go buy myself a black paint and put it against my screen, and you go buy Bullseye Primer, light gray, and put it against your screen and see which one shows a higher difference. What about that one? Tell me, people, tell me that's not a good one. Come on, tell me that's not a good one. I can buy the paint tomorrow. We can start the challenge tomorrow. Like again, it's not going to happen. Again, like I said, we can show a difference. He won't be to do it. Oh well, we'll just have to get it over here and do the testing ourselves. The reason why I like the African gray is slightly darker than 773, which would pull a good contrast level and still maintain its white levels. That's why we're interested in that. Silver mist is a lot lighter, so that would pull a heavy, more lighter white levels, but the contrast will be a little low. Software gray, on the other hand, will pull a heavier contrast level, but the white levels will be a little lower. That would be in some area of the Frankenstein, and the other gray mixes by the other fellow would actually blend that with no problem. He blended a white wall, not white wall, he blended a gray wall. So we know from the fact that any colors that come up under that gray wall would match this product. I like this. I definitely got to get one of these for myself. We got that screen right there for myself. Yeah, I got to get one of these. All right, I'm happy with this. Customer should be happy. He's good to go. And we're going to put that like a how-to on information on what you need to look for those of you, and what projectors to stay away from at the end of the day. So we're going to have some fake projectors up there telling you exactly what you don't want to buy in the day, what to look for, what to buy when it comes to projectors and all that stuff. We're also too going to be showing you what you should be asking for when you're looking at screen paint products and what you need to be requesting. And we're going to be looking at some environments to show you the do's and don'ts of what you don't want to basically have in an environment. Like I said, people that are basically doing light dodging, all kinds of nonsense, you want to make sure you be careful of all that. You know, like windows being blocked by bookcases and doors being halfway open to try to ricochet like to God knows where, but you want to make sure you watch out for all of that. Also, too, I haven't seen a lot of outdoor demonstrations either. They don't go outside much. Okay. When you're ready to place the order, you let me know. I got 4 quarts of the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, as we agreed on the phone, that I will be shipping to you. That is the product we have over there. So we do 4 quarts. We do have a dark version of that too. It's called Dark Theater 2.0. So we'll send that over too if you want it. And then we're hoping to see those demonstrations. Keep in mind, you can't fake these demonstrations. You can't tamper with them due to the fact that all the products are on the website and they're free for anybody who wants them. The ingredients are right there. We do want to see all demonstrations done live. And there is 2 other ones we need also too. The 2 quarts to paint a 300-inch screen. Come on, man. You gotta do that one. I would pay to see this. Just do it. That's all you gotta just do it. And then after you get done that, I would like to see you take 3 100-inch screens and equal that to a 300-inch screen, if you could do that for us. Because I definitely got to see that one right there. We missed anything else? Oh, almost forgot. The black and white demonstration, the 2 tablespoons of black paint into the white paint. Can you do that demonstration, please? And put that on the website so we can put that on the video so we can see that. That is a deleted video that was removed off. He removed off his account, clearly showing him making a black and white product. So I'm curious about that. I don't know which is going to be worse, because the network gray didn't have anything in it at all, period. I mean, there's no silver, nothing that it matched. So how would the whatchamacallit do? How would the 2 tablespoons? It's your video at the end of the day. Think about it. It's his video. It's his deleted video. I want to see that. So whoever, I don't know who you are, whoever basically pushed him into doing the network gray 773, thank you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that, because we've been trying to get him to do that for at least about 6 months and he refused it. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. At least people got a chance to see what they were getting at the end of the day. But there's still more to go. I still would love to see. You know what? Forget it. You don't even have to do the 2 quarts and the 300. Who cares about that? Who cares? We don't want that, okay? At least do the African gray. I would love to see that, because that's a bump up the 773, and the black and white paint. I definitely have to see that. The rest of it we don't care about. But that black and white paint, that mixture that you was giving away for free, you call the Metallica mix, we definitely want to see that one, if you could do that. Whoever got him to do that, maybe you can coach him into doing the rest of those for us so we can all see it at the end of the day. That would be nice. I don't care if you have the lights on or off for that one. I don't care what projector you use. I definitely have to see that one at the end of the day. But the rest of the stuff, we don't care about it. We don't care about it. You just do those two first. Do the African gray and do the 2 tablespoons of paint. You don't have to do the digital ones. Forget about it. You don't have to do those. We just want to see those 2 only. That's all. We just want to see you mimic your demonstration and do it again. If you can't remember what the demonstration is, go to our website, go over to the far end where it says more, click on that, you'll see fake projectors, and it'll take you to the blacklist. And you can see the demonstration for yourself, just in case if you forgot, all right? Just want to put that out there. But whoever coached him to do that, I don't know what the freak you said. I don't know how you said it, but man, thank you so much for that. We do appreciate that. Very good job. Very good job. Oh, man. I don't know who said what, but man, we couldn't get him to do that for Jack. What the heck is this? I never saw this before. I don't know what's on here. I'm always looking for new stuff.
Sometimes I wish you kids had a little more room to grow.
Man, thank you.
Let's make some
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing job. I don't know what you said, how you did it, but thank you.
Find the smartest financial products for you on Nerd Wallet.
What's this Fortnite? I never got this crap. I ain't say it's crack, but then it's to me, I don't get it. To everybody else, you may love it, but I never got it. I never got into it. I can't really call it crap because that's wrong to say, but I just never really got into it. All right, we're gonna let this run. We're done from here, and I got to do one on Instagram in a few minutes. Man, this came out super nice. Yeah, thank you so much for getting to do that demonstration. 'Cause, man, that was a pain in the neck, man. He wouldn't do that for Jack, man. We constantly asked him to do that demonstration, but do it. Thank you. All right, people, this video ran too far in overtime. We got to get out of here. I got to go back in and I got to do another demonstration for the other screen because we have it over there. We have to test both of those back to back. I got to send this demonstration over. I got to do one on Instagram for the fellow so I can get him taken care of. So he'll be good to go. I got to go. Check you out later and good day.